alternative harmony and synchronizing with your band. I'm Robin Nolan, and in this series of videos, I'm answering your questions on playing gypsy jazz guitar. And I got a question from Ben in France, and he's asking how to, when he's playing an alternative chord or an alternative harmony, how he communicates it with the band and which situations you need to do that and which you don't. So it's a good question, So you're playing along in a tune and you've got some other chords that you want to kind of, being a rhythm player, you want to kind of spice it up and use different harmony. But you're wondering whether to, do you have to tell the guys if you're going to do that, or do you just do it? There's a couple of different examples I can give, or different scenarios. One is where you definitely have to communicate it with the band. And let's say a good example is in minor swing, when you've got those alternative changes the second half. So instead of just playing D minor, you do the autumn leaves and you go, So even if you don't know that, I'll teach you that. So you go in minor swing, A minor, D minor, E7, A minor, A7. Now, D minor, G7, C major 7, F major 7, B half diminished, E7, A minor. So those changes, D, G, C, F, B, E, A. If you do that without telling the guys, the bass player, or or definitely if there's another rhythm player, then it's going to sound weird because the other guy will just be going D minor, and you'll be going, and then there's a clash. So something as obvious as that, or as different as that, you need to communicate it. So you need to tell the bass player that we're going to do the autumn leave changes to minor swing in the second half. And the way I do it with my trio when we're playing, there's a kind of moment when I'm soloing where I kind of give a signal, and then they know that this chorus is going to be the one where they use those alternate changes. So that's communication, and that's vital. There's other bits when you don't have to communicate. For example, say you're playing minor swing, and this is just using different kind of chords. So if you want to play E7, and if you want to use a diminished chord for the harmony instead of an E7 chord, for example, you wouldn't have to tell anyone, because it's it's just when the bass player is playing E7 and you're going, it's going to work, right? So that example is minor swing, A minor, D minor, E7, but instead of playing the E7 you're going to go, or just staying on one diminished. It's going to sound fine. So in that instance, you can just use your discretion, and you can just use it when you want. And that goes for other examples as well, but in this video I'll keep it short. So the basic answer to that question is that in some instances you definitely need to communicate it, like using the autumn leaves changes to minor swing. In other examples, for example, superimposing a diminished chord on a dominant 7th chord, you don't need to communicate it because it's going to sound good. It's just going to sound a bit different. So there you go. Use your discretion. But if you're going to do something radical, communicate. If you've got a question about gypsy jazz guitar, then fire away. You can just email me at questions@gypsyjazzsecrets.com, and I'd love to answer it. If you haven't already, definitely check out the digital magazine, which you can check out on your phone or on an iPad, and it's full of lessons from all the best teachers in the world. And there's actually a free copy waiting for you right now. If you go to gypsyjazzsecrets.com, you can download the app and then start enjoying all these lessons and all this music. So definitely go and do that, gypsyjazzsecrets.com. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Robin Nolan, and I'll see you in another one really soon.